Today I am sick and I'm trying to just do a little update. I did an update yesterday. Well, I didn't post it. I filmed an update about the sickness, about everything that's going on. And then I was like, I don't know if I love everything in it, so I don't know what I'm going to share from that. Sorry, I'm shaking a lot. Right now, I'm not feeling it. Like, I just want to go to sleep, but this is like my main day where I can get some stuff done. And like, I don't have my kids right now, so I can actually get some cleaning done that I don't usually do when they're here, or I have some business stuff I need to do. I'm going to try to get that done because I do need to rest too. That's the thing. I need to take more time to actually rest. But I just wanted to do an update on my weight. I think I talked a little bit about this yesterday, but now I need to talk about it again because I'm really annoyed. So I had weighed in at 198, and obviously that's 2 whole pounds under 200. That's even like better than 199 point whatever, because then you know you're like in the 100s, you know, you're fully in. Well, then on my official weigh-in day, then I was 200 again, and I think it even went up to like 201 in like one day. So I know that it's not fat. I know for a fact I lost fat and whatever, and I could tell I was like swollen because today it's like down. Like, I can just tell I don't have that swelling. And I don't know, I just wanted to just say I'm annoyed. Like, because I don't want to see the number 2 in front again. Like, I'm over it. Like, I'm just over it totally. And I want to get to goal this year. I don't care. Like, I'm just over it. And I know I get in these moods where I'm just like, oh, life is good. I'm no rush. I'm just enjoying life no matter. I'm enjoying life at every weight and yada yada. But it's like, no, I want to move along now, you know? I don't know, something about, I don't know. The past 5 years have been just like a poop show, but I want to just like make this year, like, I don't know, I just feel like I want to make this year so fun and so good and so happy, and like leave behind all the crap that is not that, you know? So I'm sorry, I can tell I'm shaking. Anyways, so that's what's going on in my mind, and I just wanted to go on a little rant and share that with whoever. Yeah, so I'm gonna add this to whatever I have. I think I'm gonna do some meals. I kind of need to go to the grocery store and get some eggs and stuff. Speaking of eggs, oh my, like, the price of eggs is insane. I don't even look anymore. I just don't look at it because I have to get it anyway. Like, eggs is one of my main protein sources. So it's like I'm getting it no matter what it is. It's kind of like when gas was really high. It's like I have to get it, so I just won't look at it. What's the point of looking at it and making myself upset? I'll look at the total to see what I just spent, but I don't even look. But eggs are insane, and I don't know. That just sucks. It's funny because there was an email that came that was talking about the eggs and they specifically talked about GLP-1s in the email. It was like an email for grocery stores telling them that, you know, what's going on with the bird flu thing and all this other stuff, and that the prices are going to be going up, and they aren't sure where they're going to be able to source eggs. And obviously the grocery stores are not going to be making any money on them at all. It's literally, they're going to be actually losing money on eggs because it's a staple. And that happens sometimes with milk and with eggs. Yeah, right now we are not making any money on our eggs, and they're astronomical. And, but like people on GLP-1s, they specifically mentioned that in the email, that the popularity of whatever, I think they called it a trend. Their GLP-1s are trending, and they said, so the demand will continue to increase, which means the prices will continue to increase, and yada, yada. I just thought it was interesting. I was like, dang, I don't know. Some people would be annoyed with that. I thought it was cool. I'm like, dang, they're actually like within the different sectors, you know, of the grocery industry and stuff, they're just like talking about GLP-1. So that's kind of cool. Because stuff does need to change. We need more high protein items and more nutritional, you know, because if you are eating only the processed foods, you know, you're not concentrating on your nutrition, you will get sick and you will get malnourished. I was very malnourished. Like, I was obese my entire life, but I was malnourished. Like, I did not, all of my vitamin levels, my vitamin D, my iron, everything was low, and I felt like crap. I had no energy, and it was just lack of nutrition. So I need to go to the grocery store, but at the same time, it's really cold, and obviously I'm sick, and I just don't want to, but I only have like 2 eggs left. I was going to do some meal prep. I'm sorry I'm shaking so much. Oh my gosh. This is going to be a lame video for you. I'm so sorry. So I'm going to maybe video some parts of my meal prep. I was going to make deviled eggs, and last night I made my favorite meal, which is Ree Drummond's Alfredo sauce, and then usually I pair it with steak or chicken breast, whichever one I'm feeling, and then I'll pair it with zucchini, but I just wasn't hungry for zucchini because I just had it the other day. So I just did the chicken, and then I did a couple. I'm still shaking. My gosh. It's because I'm probably like going to get a fever. I don't know. I put some leftover green pepper that I had and sliced that up, and then I put the chicken breast. I just put a little bit of, I'm looking at the wrong side. I put a little bit of olive oil on the, you know, like a big I cannot talk, glass casserole dish. So I put the chicken breast there, and then with a little bit of olive oil on the bottom so it didn't stick, and I just did some salt and pepper, and then I cooked that just like that, like I didn't put anything else on it, for, I don't know, about an hour at like 350. And then I made the Alfredo sauce, and then I just drizzle some of that on top of the chicken when it's done, and then I just keep it in the oven, and it soaks in there, and it's so good. So I made that last night. And then today I'm just probably going to have bacon and eggs and probably that leftover chicken for tonight. But yeah, I'm going to upload something and maybe a couple pictures of different food and like whatever. And yeah, just let me know where you guys are at. What is happening? What do you feel about 2025? Because I feel like there's so much I want to do this year, but at the same time, I have limits, like money-wise and everything. So yeah, anyways, I will talk to you guys later. Hey guys, so I'm coming to you from the bed. Last night, my kids, like in the middle of the night, woke up, 2 of them, and they were complaining about like sore throat kind of, and just not feeling good. And, they both had fevers and just came out of nowhere. So now it's the next day. I think it's about 3 p.m. right now, and, they still have fevers. And my son's is like pretty high, so he's just living on popsicles right now. I have them watching a movie right now. And then this morning I had woken up with just like a slightly sore throat, and I was like, oh, it'll be fine, whatever. Well, then my son started throwing up, I don't know, a couple hours ago. And my daughter hasn't thrown up, and she's actually eaten and stuff. He hasn't eaten. He's not interested at all. Me though, I ate a pretty early breakfast, earlier than I usually do, because I knew, like, I need to get some protein in me. And then I had my 2 usual protein coffees. I had my regular, and then I had my decaf. And now I came back here to lay down because I started getting like just neck pain and a headache and everything. And now I'm extremely nauseous. Like, it just hit me out of nowhere. It is, oh wow, the sun's hitting me. So nauseous. Like, talking is like kind of making me gag a little bit. And yeah, so I don't know what the heck this is. I just took some activated charcoal. So I'm hoping that that will remove whatever whatever this is. I also just think it's weird with the sore throat and the stomach issues. That's not usually how it goes. Usually we get like sinus stuff and sore throat, and then if it's stomach, it's just stomach. Thinking when I do get sick, it takes me usually a very long time to get better, like compared to everyone else. Everyone else will just have it and be over it in a couple days, and me sometimes, especially if it's the sinus stuff, I could be completely like stuffed up and miserable for like 3 months. Like I've always been like that when I get those certain types of sicknesses. The sun is like bothering me now. I'm gonna hide behind a pillow. Anyways, I'm feeling miserable, and I was feeling fine, and then it was just like boom, misery. So that's kind of annoying. I had a lot of big plans to get a ton of decluttering done in my garage. I mean, hopefully I'll just be better by then, because I still want to get it done. But yeah. Anyway, I took a shot early this morning, because I've been taking my shot like every 5 days. And now I'm like, crap, I probably didn't, like, I just didn't think I was going to get anything other than a stuffy nose, really. So now I'm like, I wish I wouldn't have taken that in case I do get the throwing up and I can't eat and stuff, and my body just doesn't need that extra medication in me. Yeah. Oh no. I'm like struggling with the nausea. So yeah, I don't know. I'm just giving an update because I don't know if I'm going to do a normal update later. But yeah, misery is happening. And I can't remember what else I was going to talk about. I think I'll just post some stuff about what I'm eating, which hardly ever changes, but still, because I'm on the antibiotics again, that's definitely hindering weight loss again, and I just feel inflamed and everything, and that's just how it is, though. Like, that's just how it's gonna be, and I just have to deal with it. Oh. Okay, that was a package, a notification on my camera, that there was a package delivered. Yeah, so, weight loss, the scale's making me mad, because I finally broke a stall, and then when I broke that stall, I got under 200, and it went down to 198, and it was after my official weigh-in. I only log my actual weigh-in day every week, because that way I don't have like, oh, I weighed on this day and then I have another log like 2 days later, and then, you know, it's hard to keep track of my weekly loss. So I only officially like write it down on my weigh-in day, but I do weigh like almost daily, just so I know where I'm at. But that's been sucking lately. So I got down to 198 after, it was like 2 days after my normal weigh-in day last week. And so then this week, yesterday was my normal weigh-in day, weigh-in Wednesday. I should probably start posting that. It was back up 200 point something, and it made me so mad, because I know it's just a number, and I know that that's not my real weight. I know it's just inflammation, because my diet has been perfect, especially once I got to 198. I was like, oh yeah, it like motivated me to completely just keep doing what I'm doing. But it annoyed me, because just seeing the 2 again is like such a huge trigger for me. Like it just brings up so much emotion, like so much, like, I don't know what the word is besides like just despair, hopelessness, anger. So that's been messing with my mind. And like I said, I know it's just the up and down. I've always been like that. Like, sometimes it goes up like 3-4 pounds and then it goes back down. But it is frustrating when I'm already dealing with the antibiotics, and then just it was like a 2-month stall, completely not losing. And it's like,
I need to at least stay under 200. That would be nice. Just, I don't want to see the 2 anymore ever again. So yeah, I'm hoping next week I'll have a good loss. I really don't think the compound is working though. That's the thing. I think that it's too far past its thing. Like, it definitely is working a little bit, but it's not full force. So, and I can just see that on my log when I do the name brand weeks in a row, and then when I have the compound, my weight is just, I lose more weight on the name brand. My water hasn't been amazing. That might also be an issue. I need to drink more water. It's been better, but like, I'm just saying, even the past few days, it's just not, I haven't been drinking that much water because I have been kind of full and just not wanting to. So that's what's going on with the scale. Like I said earlier, decluttering is on my list. I might video some of that, so it's just some other type of content. Also, I got Instagram again, so it's already sucking me back in. But I think I'm going to do mostly my weight loss stuff on there, or at least health, just general health stuff that I'm doing, because I'm doing a lot of different things. And yeah, I'll post some meals I'm having and just try and get better this weekend, because I have a lot to do this month and next month. It's just a lot of stuff with our business and things that we're trying to accomplish. We're also trying to accomplish a lot of financial things that require a lot of saving money and a lot of reducing spending in other areas. And we're already sacrificing a lot for me to keep getting my medication. That's like such a huge cost to us right now, and we've had to sacrifice a lot of other things in order to do that. And we have some other things coming up, and I'm looking at the list in my notes, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is like so much money. And then this item, so much money. And this item is like, I just came to the realization today, because I was kind of ignoring it, and I was like, we can't do all those things. We'll be lucky if we can do one of those things. And so I'm kind of like grappling with that like reality of like, oh, I'm not going to accomplish all of the things that I wanted to, because they all cost a lot of money, and we're already sacrificing other areas for the medication and some other things going on. So I don't know. It was just like today it kind of hit me, like realizing like, oh, like I have to like realize we're not going to do certain things because we just can't. And that I know that happens all the time, but for me it's like, I don't know, I guess I had a false thing in my head. I thought we would be able to do a couple of these things, and I don't know if I was doing the math wrong or what, but I just kind of realized like it's just not going to be possible. So now it's just figuring out, okay, what can we do? And then I'm also going to sell stuff. Like, my kids have way too many toys, and I already talked to them about that and told them we need to reduce. Like, we have a ridiculous amount of stuff, and they don't use like a lot of it, like, because it just sits there. You know, all the noisy toys and all the stuff, it just sits there. So I already talked to them about decluttering, and they're kind of on board. Maybe they won't be on board when it actually comes to picking the things that go, but we'll see. Another thing I'm doing is just researching the whole skin removal stuff again, and tummy tucks and all the stuff, and also specifically anything on pregnancy after tummy tuck, because I still have hope to have more kids one day, and I think that's going to be later rather than sooner. Like, I think it's going to be a few years before that happens now, and I don't even know if it will happen, but I also am like, I don't want to wait. Like, I get to my goal this year, and I've worked so hard and waited so many years, and then I'm gotta wait like another, I don't know, I mean really like 6+ years before I can get a tummy tuck. And I found some videos, some people that showed pictures of theirs, and a couple people who hopefully will, now that I've requested a video from them. But there's actually a lot of people that I found, not a lot, but like a handful of people that I found that they got pregnant after their tummy tuck, and they had the muscle repair done, which is what I will need. And they look pretty good. Like there's a couple spots that just like stretched out a tiny bit, but like everything like really stayed really well. So that gave me hope. I was like, maybe I can get a tummy tuck. Like once I save up for it, obviously that's one of the things that I want to do. Once I save up for that, that kind of made me happy to know that like, if I really was just like over it and everything, and I just wanted to do it, that you know, is fine. And I might like stretch something out a little bit, but it's still not going to completely ruin it. And like, yeah, if I'm careful and I make sure I don't gain excess weight during the pregnancy and everything, which I'm prepared to do. I did on my last, actually, I was still so obese on my last pregnancy. And I ended up losing like 38 pounds, 37 pounds or something during that pregnancy under the care of my doctor. Like it was perfectly safe. My body had the fat to burn, and I was still able, I was eating really healthily. I was eating just meat, veggies, fruit for the most part, same as I am now. And that was my healthiest baby, healthiest pregnancy. And so I know I could do it again. I'd have no problem about that. And then now I know I will have the GLP-1s for afterwards when the hunger comes back with a vengeance. So yeah, those are the things I'm thinking about. Those are the things I'm working on. And obviously as I do that and as I research, I'm going to be making videos and kind of explaining what I found, what I'm deciding. But a big part of that is the financial stuff. I need to save money for these future things, regardless of what it is. And I need to have money to pay for my medication. And right now I've decided that that is the name brand right now, at least to get to goal, because I just prefer the name brand. And, I know that the way that it works, or maybe it's something in the compounds or something that is causing a little bit of inflammation, but there's something different, like, because I log everything, and from the very first day I started, so I know for myself what's happening. So I'm going to use up the compound I have, but I'm going to just focus on the money to get me Zepbound to finish, at least to get to like 160 or 150, and then I'll go from there. That's the plan, because I do need to have, the other thing is when I do a tummy tuck, I need to have some fat on me still, because I want to do fat transfer, because my body is very disproportionate. Most of my weight is in all the way around the middle, in my back, in my stomach, and I have very thin arms and legs. I always have, and now, I mean, my arms and legs are like scary skinny right now, and yeah, especially my hands and my feet and stuff. But I need to really work on like keeping a certain amount of fat so that I can have enough for the surgeon to do a fat transfer to various areas, yet to be determined. So yeah, all these things are big things that are coming up soon, and it's just going to be a wild year. Seriously. It's pretty cool. But yeah, I will talk to you guys later, and I'll give you a weight update. If I lose that again, I'm probably going to update anyway, but like I still have a whole week now until my next weigh-in update. So I really hope I can just stay under 200.